informed behavior evaluations. This is really important for us to assess the dogs in terms of one piece of the puzzle and how we might give them a good fit, a good family. So we look at things like sociability, how comfortable they are with being handled, resource guarding, that type of thing. And we take all those pieces of the puzzle and put it together and make recommendations based on that. And again, it's one piece of the puzzle that we use, but it's an important one. The first part deals with sociability. And so we're looking at the dog's ability to kind of, how frequently they check back in with people when they're handling. And I'm a novel person, theoretically, to this dog. I'm going to go ahead and sit down. And then I'm going to solicit attention. Who's a good girl, Sadie? Are you a good girl? You're a good girl. Yes. All right, so that would indicate good sociability. The next step of the test is to look at handling. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some standardized handling of things that the dogs might encounter in a home environment. I'm going to pat her on her side. I'm going to lift up her hind foot. I'm going to do a light tail tug. I'm going to push on her shoulders. Take a look at her ears. Check her teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of. And then I'm going to hug her. Nice. I'm going to see if she'll let me lead her around by the collar. Sadie, let's go. Good girl, let's go. Let's go. Good girl, let's go. Yes, good girl. And then I'm going to take a towel, like we're having bath time. Sadie, what's this? Who's a good girl? Okay, do you want to grab a toy, Julie? Good girl! Good girl! And as you can see, she has a nice level of play, but she's not getting over aroused. Another important part of this test is to look at resource guarding. It doesn't mean if we don't see it that the dog doesn't have it, but if we do see it, we definitely don't want to place them into a home with young kids. And we want to make sure we inform people on how they can handle the dog safely in terms of management and sometimes even training. Who's a good girl? So what we're going to do in order to keep everything nice and safe is we're going to tether her to the wall. I'm just going to make sure she knows she's tied up there. There we go. Thank you. Who's that good girl? That's the one interesting. So I'm just going to pat her. Slide the bowl away. That would be step 1. And step 2 is I'm going to just go reach in and play with the bowl. It's not to antagonize her. I just want to see if she's going to muzzle punch deeper or show any forms of wanting to guard the food or the bowl. And you can see that she just carries on and eats very nicely. I'm going to trade out. Yeah, you can try something else too. Sometimes you don't always pick a winner, although she was in pig ears the other day. So I'm going to go ahead and see. What we want to see is the dog actually settle with the item. Kind of lie down as if she would be on the couch hanging out at home. There we go. All the way. And again, sometimes this needs a little bit of finessing. So it's nice to have this really nice quiet space for them to just kind of relax for a few minutes. So ideally, again, that they settle, but what we want to do is just go in here and just attempt to take the item away. You can see her body language remains soft. She wants the pig ear, but there's no aggression observed. And then we repeat it 3 times. So I'm just going to go in here again and attempt to take it. With my hand, it doesn't work very well. Again, just resisting letting go of the item, but no stiffening of the body or anything like that. I'm going to go in the 3rd time. And then the next step is stranger. We also want to take a look at what they're like if a stranger knocks on the door. Yes, come on in. Would you like to meet my dog?
Yes, please.
And that essentially, we do a dog meet on leash as a part of the test, but a lot of their dogs, we already kind of know what they are like with other dogs at this point, and that pretty much concludes the evaluation.